single day, I'ma hustle on a mission. Trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens.
For sure, Home Meat TV, hustles on a mission every day. Dividendsapparel.com, whatever you do that shit capital, nigga. And create a positive impact today and later. Yeah. We back in the lit house, motherfucker. We back in the motherfucking lit house once again. Hold up. Magic. Yeah, that's about right. Got that shit focused. Am I clear enough to you, nigga? Am I clear enough for you, nigga? Yeah. Let's get it. All right, that's about right. Okay. What's up, everybody? What's up with y'all? Good motherfucker. Greedy ass dog. All right. Y'all see the title. Let's see what the fuck this nigga had to say.
No. Yeah, nah. Yeah. The link in the Discord, y'all. Y'all can fly in. You thought I was one of them. What you mean? Hey, Keys, I got you. I see you, my guy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that little support. You said, man, I know you ain't on GTA and shoes locked up. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, little boy. Let me show you something, little boy. Let me show you something. I'll be back, little boy. You know what? That nigga, I ain't got no point to prove. I've been slapping niggas since elementary school. I promise to God, I've been beating niggas up in the bathroom at recess and everything. I ain't got nothing to prove to you, man. Boy. Hey, boy. Mine ain't laying down. Mine ain't laying down. Yeah, she didn't even dress out. Yeah, she had a $750,000 bond. She didn't even dress out. So I don't know what you call broke. If I'm broke, I ain't so broke. Yeah, we popping them. She done had 100, she done had 400, she done had 750. Yeah, them get popped every time they put it up there. It's gonna get popped. As long as they say no bond, ain't nothing I can do. As soon as they say any dollar amount, it's gonna get popped. Or somebody is. You're talking about mine. You paid 10%, yeah, 75. I ain't even paid it. I gave him 23,000. What you talking about? Like, what they supposed to be peanuts to you for a bond? Nigga, if people ain't never had 23,000 in their life. What is you talking about? Yeah, nigga, they flower. Why you hating? You gotta stop this shit. This shit is not healthy, dog. This shit is not healthy, dog. Hating is not healthy, bro. You sitting over there mad at me because you smell like shit. Come on, bro. This shit ain't healthy, man. Did I see a Gucci Mane video? I seen this shit. 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 That shit. I seen this shit. That shit ugly, man. But in Gucci Mane defense, he did what any real street do. I'm just gonna be honest. As far as like in the studio at that moment, you better sign them papers. The you talking about? Yeah, you better fidget and keep your voice low. Yeah, like it is what it is, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and my thing is this, like I said, I'm gonna be honest. I'm big on letting karma get right now. I'm real big on letting karma be fast right now. I ain't too fun in hurting you. Cause it's negative. Let's call this whole life right here negativity. Because right now, my whole vocabulary and everything is based around being positive, staying positive. I can't entertain this shit. I don't give a fuck. I hate it for the young nigga. Put it like this. Y'all want me to talk about this bad. I hate it for the young nigga. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that his dad was there. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that it was recorded. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it for the young nigga. I hate it for the young nigga, bro. I hate it. I hate it. Because one day he was gonna grow to say, I ain't gonna lie, I was on some. And I probably lost a lot of good people today. And you know what I'm saying? If I fucked you over in the past, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? But if you deserved it, then you know, still to this day. But if I ever fucked you over just on some tough young nigga shit, then I apologize. Like one day he was gonna be able to grow. He's still gonna grow and say that. You see what I'm saying? It's just my experience.
That's not a guarantee. In my experience. My experience, yeah. Majority of people do. But not all of them. Yeah, I believe he may be one of them type of niggas that grow up. Yeah, I was on some bullshit. But as far as apologizing to niggas, no, I definitely don't see that. Hell no.
In the Fed, that shit don't end well. Like that. It don't end well. It don't end well. As far as walk, like I said, y'all, it get to a point in life. Me, I'm big at calm, letting karma. Man, y'all know how much been done to me. I'm literally in a worse situation than Pooh. I literally got 10 kids. I got a real family. He do too. But what I'm saying is, I've been hood. Seems like the nigga for bro, like, I don't know, I probably wouldn't have, if my situation was sweet like that. Y'all didn't see me get on no bullshit until I seen them folks weren't supporting me no more. Y'all didn't see me get on no bullshit. I was just strictly with music. Y'all didn't see me get on here hooping and hollering and shit. As long as them folks supporting me. But you gotta understand, when you tell me something, I don't give a fuck if it's business. I know better than that. I never believe another business that sit across from me and eat steaks and mashed potatoes and drink and shit. And waiters keep coming to the table, pouring water over their arms and shit. I don't give a fuck about your experienced water pours. I don't give a fuck about your goddamn violin players or nothing. I don't believe nothing you got to say. Let's get to the meat and mashed potatoes of this shit. How much money you finna give me? I don't want to know what school you went to. I ain't trying to hear about your dad being a mortician either. Nigga, what's the plate? I don't want to be cool with you. No, nigga. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. I got something you want, and you got something I want. What's the percentages in the talks? Don't be around the bush either. My patience short. I don't want no water. I don't want no signing. I already. That's the point that I'm in life with this. Like, get straight to it. Y'all already bamboozled. So all the tactics and the oh, come to the Airbnb, to the 12-bedroom. I don't give a about no 12-bedroom. What? Oh, you think I'm fooled by luxury? Oh, you think because you got wine in the back of your Maybach, you can talk to me in kind of way. Why slap the shit out you? What? This ain't it. What? No. What? The fuck you talking about? Nah, man. And they just want me in life with this, man. Like, hey, man, Suge ain't locked up, man. Suge ain't locked up. I just told y'all, hey, man, hey, y'all didn't even come with me to tell these folks Suge is in the back, man. I'm talking about, man, told Wiggly and sleep, man. Suge in the clever over her head, like this right here. Right now. Nigga. 990, nigga. You talking about, anytime she get a bun, it's gonna get popped. Ain't one man. What you talking about? Because it's dealt before he's on. I go hard about loyalty because I've been that nigga before. I won't cut people off about certain flaws because I have possessed that same flaw before. I cut people off about betrayal. I cut people off backbiting. You can talk.
That's exactly right. That betrayal be a motherfucker, boy. I cut a motherfucker off when I sensed the betrayal. If I could sense that shit, oh yeah. It's time to get up out of there. I could sense it, nigga. I don't give a fuck. My senses ain't never steered me wrong. And if they have, bitch, I don't know because I cut their ass off. And bitch, I never stuck around to find out. But it never steered me wrong. Bitch, I'm still free. Free my niggas, my real niggas. But yeah, free show, free Esco. Damn, free Esco, man. Shit. Free my dogs. Free said. Yeah, man.
Listen to it. If you my brother, you my partner, you my friend, we round each other every day. I know you, you know me. I don't mind you talking about me to them. Because we family. It's okay, True. It's okay to go get a family member's opinion about a family member. It's okay to swap words about a family. But don't go talk about nobody else about me.
Dude, Guess how much it cost me to make sure my family gets $1 million if something ever happens to me.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't think nobody else does. When your commercial come on.
Don't go tell no at your
In the middle
work
of what you
job.
watching.
Don't go tell no that you just made me food stamp line home. About me just because a motherfucker jumping up and down, man. I don't give a fuck. Don't tell no my business. I don't know. You talking about? It's betrayal. I cut your off that nigga. Okay, if she would want to go tell Lil, I feel like your brother tripping in the layout, and then Lil come and tell me, man, look, bro, me and Suge, man, we had chopped it up, and man, we both feel like, man, you going a little bit too hard on the insecure ass hoe ass. Damn, why y'all talking about me? What y'all got? You a hoe ass boy. Y'all talk behind my back. Y'all backstab. You was a boy. This your family. You around these folks every day. In the same way that they judging you, you can judge them. Y'all family. Y'all love, y'all loyal to each other. Everything is each one teach one with y'all. But you can't go talk to me. You can't go talk about me to Nicole. Nicole better not come back and tell me nothing that only us supposed to know. I'm gonna hit you on your job. I'm gonna hit you on your job. I'm gonna hit you on your you can fight better than me and anything. I'm still gonna hit you on your job. I'm still hitting your job. Yeah, y'all know about your fighting. You fight, I'm hitting on your job. Get time out. I don't get no fuck. I mean, you know about that type of shit, man. You can't do me like that. You can't do me like that, man. Me and your job, man. Real talk. Can't do me like that. You say I ain't answering no question. What y'all want to know? Man, I can't go on my mama like, man. I'm gonna start crying here now. Do I sleep? Nah. I'm the quarterback and the wide receiver.
Quarterback and the wide receiver. Boy, I felt that shit, boy. God damn, I felt that shit, boy. Damn, I felt that shit, boy. Niggas say the quarterback and the wide receiver. I felt that shit, boy. Nigga, the coach, quarterback, the running back, the receiver, the O-line, the tight end, nigga, the defense, nigga, the safety, cornerback, the linebacker. All I got is a few cheerleaders and a few motherfucking couple niggas to come up off the bench sometimes, but never for the main position.
See, you a bad nigga. What the fuck you mean? Why you got hurt? You a bad nigga. You the type of that got a phone for no reason. You the type of don't deserve a phone. You the type of like you can have a phone, but you just deserve the green button and the red button and the numbers. That's all you need. You don't need no help. It's all like that. They need to be me orientation or something because. Can you join my RP? Yeah, whitelist free right now. Matter of fact, make sure for y'all. But the whitelist free right now. If any of my staff in the comments, please pay attention to the whitelist. Y'all can. I'm finna open the whitelist up. Yeah, it's open. But yeah, man, but yeah, man, I answer y'all question. What's up? Is Sugar man RP? Can Sugar have a girlfriend? Me and Sugar kind of sit up like I mind as far as like when it comes to pilot and relationships and shit, like other and shit. Both of us tired of it. Both of us burnt out. Most don't do nothing but get around us, come around, take a few pictures, and run into the internet and doing something to them. Like so, like that shit exhausting. So we got kids we can focus on. We got businesses and shit that we trying to invest in and put our focus on and shit. I ain't got time to be thinking about no girlfriend, no. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't give a damn about no ass. And that might one night might right or might shit. If a nigga coming through the hotel or something, might shit. If a nigga stop at the machine or something and get some water or something, like it might shit. You standing right there, thick here, like grits and shit, like thick here, like right there and shit, man. Shit, we drinking here. My shit might a nigga go clap your ass, you know what I mean? Me and shit might just go smack your ass, like clap your ass and shit. But we ain't sit out though. Like we ain't just, I ain't just sit out. Just I don't get no fuck like that no more. Like I ain't just oh little mama. No, I don't get no fuck. Get your thick on. You ain't no busting problem. Get your fine ass on. Get up through that hole. You ain't no but the issue. Yeah. As soon as I look at these hoes, I see $. That's all I see. I don't see love. I don't see loyalty. I don't see connection. I see $.
Facts.
I said, I don't even care what they want. Oh, I'm gonna take a jacket. I still think you're a hoe. I don't give a bitch be a mascot. She a mascot hoe. Yeah. These days, a bitch can be a nurse. She's a nurse hoe. She could be a phlebotomy. She's a phlebotomy hoe, a phlebotomy. That she clean pools. I bet she clean pools. I don't believe it. 2026, they bamboozled me. I'm bamboozled. You gotta show me. I don't believe that shit. And get what? I ain't even finna give you a chance to show me. Cause I don't get no damn. I don't get no damn. I don't give a fuck if you're good or bad. I don't give a fuck. At this point, I don't even give a fuck if you're real. Get the fuck away from right here with your real ass. I don't give a damn. Get the fuck. I don't need no new friend. Nah, man. I don't need no problem. Man. You said, well, my girl is, she in the bed, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, where your bitch at, man? Where your at? Go look at my page, man. Go look on my Instagram and shit, man. Can't tell me where my girl is. She's sleeping beside me. And when I get enough frustration built up, I'm gonna go in there and tap.
I think the part that's killing me the most is these hackers really don't give a rat's back end, right? They don't care. Take a look at one more ransom notice here. They tell them your data is stolen. Blue, in this case, is the threat actor. White is the victim. And they go and say, look, I need $200,000 so we can properly decrypt your data. Obviously, this victim says, look, hey, man, there is no way we can pay. They timed this incident. They knew this company specifically was getting ready to hit their busy season. And even though this victim tries to make the best plea of like humanity of, hey, look, this money we're about to make covers us for the rest of the year. We haven't made any of this money yet. I can't pay you. We're down to almost $0. This threat actor, you notice how they respond? Sad to hear. This is cybercrime. This is a business.
Honeycomb Brazy just crashed out on Rollo and the whole Atlanta.
Rollo, I know damn well you ain't talking about dry snitching. You wet snitching. You a Muslim in a rat, dude. Y'all leave me alone if I go brazen.
Now, for the people that don't know how this started, let me give y'all a quick rundown. Rollo allegedly smashed Dookie Wild girl while he was locked up.
What?
Honeycomb Brazy told him.
I did tell Rollo smacked that baby mama though. And that's what I had to tell him. Oh, here, white. You married that girl. Y'all married. I'm like, I'm gonna be around my partner. Knowing Rollo smacked that white. He told my head, Lord. So I tried to not tell him. I tried. I owed it for some years, but it just, and I got wrong with it. Like, you know, like, dang, I feel super fake. I gotta tell it, be fair, man. He still somebody girl, y'all know, but we finna go do that. Or we finna get married over here, but we finna go. Man, Rollo smacked him, man. Goddamn.
Dookie Wild let Rollo know that Honeycomb Brazy told him that he smashed his girl. Now, Rollo did an interview with Say Cheese and said that Honeycomb Brazy was dry snitching by telling Dookie Wild that he smashed his girl.
You think that was P that Honeycomb did that, if he did that? Because I seen he kind of admitted he did that, but do you think that's P?
I mean, if somebody's your homeboy's girl, like your close homie, would you tell them if you knew?
If somebody was getting my close homeboy girl,
And you knew, but that's your guy.
I don't know
How to
about,
tell him?
you don't think that's a form of snitching?
Honeycomb Brazy, he responded. And you know when he respond, he respond.
Rallo, I know damn well you ain't talking about dry snitching. You wet snitching. I'm talking about you a Muslim interact, dude. Y'all leave me alone if I go brazy big. Dude, y'all is volunteer snitching at Atlanta right now. I've never been in that. I'm a volunteer teller on the dick. Then you got gangsters acting like they real street. They about to tell it. Big, he's all y'all police ass on. Shouts out Bill, shouts out the old bankhead. Shouts out, yeah, off the real. But you, I'm trying to cut the tails off you niggas. Man, you did so much telling them that whole y'all made Gucci man started telling. He said, talking about sweeping under the rug. Man, Harry Potter ain't finna sweep this under the rug. Oh, you're a road rat.
Road right, god damn. He got some valid points, yo. You can't lie, man. Nigga got some valid points, right? Why you got this nigga started? Shit, Rugrats. Oh shit, the nigga sick. Oh shit.
But you, I'm trying to cut the tails off you niggas. Man, you did so much telling them that whole y'all made Gucci man started telling. He said, talking about sweeping under the rug. Man, Harry Potter ain't finna sweep this under the rug.
Nigga did so much telling me Gucci man. Say fuck it. Yeah. That's what it seemed like it happened. Like it was a memo sent out to Atlanta rappers. But snitch agenda. It ain't enough niggas. It ain't enough niggas agreeing with snitching.
You're a road rat. All right. You nigga got fall guys. Every time you tell a nigga this snitching, first thing they say, oh, I paid a nigga, that was my fall guy. What a get up guy it did.
Before I play this clip, I just want to say this video is for commentary, news reporting, and discussion purposes only. I don't condone or promote bullying, harassment, hate speech, threats, or discrimination against anyone based on their race, religion, gender, and sexual preference.
Right. We never do any of that here. We never do any of that here in the lit house on Home Meat TV. Real nigga reactions. Hustlers on a mission every day.
Any other personal characteristics. The views in the statement shown or discussed are those of the individuals involved and are not my own. My goal is to provide context and commentary on the public situation. Please keep the comments respectful. Don't use this video to target, harass, or threaten anyone. Thanks. Let's go.
I'm saying, Brazy, you think Brazy is dry snitching? You think Brazy is dry snitching? Boy, it's wet, it's snitching. What the fuck you talking about dry snitching, dude? I don't even know how to do that, man. I'm talking about, why y'all want to pull me down to this police so bad? I can't say nothing. So how many niggas I already told y'all part of that, y'all got in jail. Hey, you got fucking bitch on you got. And how you been there before? Now when Brazy do anything, oh, he's dry snitching. When y'all volunteer telling the Atlanta right now, y'all turn Gucci man to a rat, man. Y'all got the real rolling over. Like, oh my God, you want to say too many names. Y'all got real, like, I'm saying for you guys, like, you niggas to coach up. You niggas let them coach up, boy. Respect Jesus. I think you need to break Jesus back. Long live Rich Homie Corn, man. All you acting like y'all hated on Rich Homie Corn, then when Rich Homie died, all you for long live. Don't say long live Rich Homie, she never believe you living. I'm gonna tell you real, long live my trouble, man. Long live school, man, the real kind. Long live Scooter, man. Real talk. Man, y'all just had another, talking about dry snitching, you ain't snitching. Fake Muslims, do everything in the mother name.
You gotta think about that shit, bro. Damn. Damn. School gone. Scooter gone. Rich Homie gone. Takeoff gone. Damn. Bankroll Fresh gone, man.
Oh my God. You talk about why you clown at night. And we can say anything out, get for real, dude. Don't play with me. Why you a clown, dude? I pitched on the phone with the nigga while you say he told you I love him wholeheartedly. I love him wholeheartedly. That's my little brother. Listen, out the gate. If told me got me 5 years, I hate him forever. I don't like no nigga told me got me 5 years. I hate you. I hate your mama. I hate your daddy, your grandma, everybody. I hate everybody. You doing interviews, so you love it told on you. Oh, so you that Muslim. You that Muslim. I told you how you get down. Don't play with brains. I'm not the one to get wrong, boy. You got Rollo think he's just Malcolm X. You not Malcolm X, dude. No, you nothing like Malcolm X. You nothing like Farrakhan. You is not them folks. What the hell wrong with you? Thinking you Malcolm. Why your name ain't Rollo X? Why your name ain't put the S on your name?
No, bro. No, bro. He don't think that, man. He do not think that, bro. He know better. Come on, man. You know he don't think that. All of my Debo. Stalling out Honeycomb.
You so much moving about this, but you're going out overseas, chilling with the folks.
Wait, this video is sponsored by Free Cash. The app.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, on some more like Young Thug. Feel, grandma, you
Hey, it's Free Cash.
hit the X on your name, cause I'm finna X you out of the way like that. Oh, grandma, you niggas ain't ready to do no time. Listen, I know one thing y'all not finna do. Nigga like Rollo, not finna get in that field. He'll never get back in that field again. He can't do no more time. He gonna tell on some more like Young Thug. Them nigga got 15-year probation. You think I'm trying to 15-year probation, man? They ain't waiting on him to do anything. He know he ain't finna do. Them not finna do nothing, bro. I'm telling y'all what God love, what the devil hate. They too much time over their head to be talking about, so let's go get brazen. They scared to talk on the phone. They scared to say anything wrong. They scared to sit there because they don't want to go back behind the gate. See me? I don't give a Oh, boy. Pooh, that's my dog. Well, Pooh, you really size that. I ain't lying. All you real talk, but I respect. I pull up, baby. I for wham, my wham over, yeah, y'all. I for the wham. I ain't got no respect and love for the wham. They ain't even rent for me. When I was felt, I can't say nothing bad about them, but y'all so police stats, y'all got a lot of real niggas like second guessing, like, dang, I know this nigga ain't right, but I'm finna, because I used to love them. We gonna just, y'all got real niggas, be man, all this police ass on, y'all talking about dry stitches, man, what the happened, man, to America. Make America quiet again. I'm finna come to shit called Makwa. I'm finna become some Makwa. You hear me? Make America quiet again. Cause these loud in the here. These loud talking about some boy. What the hell are you talking about? You think I'm standing Lucy? I ain't trying to say Lucy. Damn. Shout out Lucy. I'm Lucy. I ain't trying to say your name, Lucy. But you know, I ain't doing shit, man. I don't care, man. I'm brazen, man. It is what it is. Shoot me in the head. I'm not stunned. You got charged to wait on the side of you. And you talking about a not snitching. Dude, do you know when you say on the side of charged to wait? You know what that was? What the fuck that is? You sit on the side of that other little dude that had none of that be trying to run around none of health. He not brazen. You know that I am really mental health. I am really like LD. I rode the short bus. I've been in special ed my whole life, dude. And I never told on nobody and play. I ain't say, oh, I'm really going nowhere. I never did that. And I really take medicine, dude. What the fuck you talking about? Y'all got more money than me. That's all you got. Oh, my mama, that's all you got is more money than me. That's it. You nigga got more heart than me, more body than me, more belts than me. You nigga got shit. You nigga got more kills, more shots, more no nothing. No more war stories. They ain't talking about nothing, man. At all, nothing, man. And guess what? Give me a year and a half. I'm gonna be throwing 40, 50 M in the air. I ain't tripping about being up at the time. I'm brazen. You know, yeah. I'm special ed. My mama had me on accident. You know that? I don't even want to be here. I survived the abortion. That's why you so I survived the abortion. That's why I'm thrown off. Somebody said, why you throw? Yeah, I'm really head. And I ain't never told on nobody. I got shot in the head. My grandma and granddad, they're going to trial 5 years later. Ain't nobody got it one day. Nobody got no time yet. Brains ain't walking no courtroom yet, man. So I can respect you did all that police. Why? I can't respect it. Like, if that's the case, I go tell my grandma and granddad, be like, hey, they did that, crying tears. And then something I respect it. They're like, they killed your grandma and granddad, we respect it, they went street. I still ain't bold. Oh, I'm not talking about a snitching. Hey, don't make me mad, you boy. I'm on your ass side that now. I'm telling you, I'm Tupac on this bitch. I'm like, don't say on trash snitching, man. Put that snitching word on me. I'm so tired you know this snitch shit at Gates. Y'all can't do nothing until real. But say, oh, he gay, he like jail. He would he snitching. He never did nothing really black. Y'all really bone on him, man. Stop playing on me, man. Stop playing on my feelings and emotions. How long you alone? Everybody tell you, stop calling my phone.
Websites your competitors don't want you to know, part 2. All you do is go to this website, and it lets you find out exactly how much your competitors are making by showing you how much traffic they're getting, where the traffic's coming from, and even which social media platform is driving the most visits. It has a complete breakdown of all the recent ads they've been running, what type of keywords they rank for, and even the top competitors in their space. If you want to see how they stack up against their competitors, all you do is add them here, and it breaks down all their traffic and engagement benchmarked against each other. And their new feature, which is a game changer.
What's up, bro? What up?
Why are you yelling at me?
What up? I'm on live. What up? What up? I'm on live. What the fuck? What up? I can't see him. Who that is? Who that is? Oh, Memphis, what up? Man, I'm on live right now. Hold up. Oh, you on live? Yeah, I'm on live. I'm on the phone. What you got going? Where you at? Hey, listen, honey, as soon as you do that song with Paul Wall, he said he gonna send it to the box. And because you know the box with him. They're gonna start running it. They're gonna start running it. I'm finna do it. I'm gonna do it. Talk about Paul Wall? Yeah. I'm finna do it. I'm gonna do it tonight. Let me say something. 97.9, all zero and slim the hard way. All right. Whatever. Oh, the Air 29. The Air 29 right here. The OG, or the Air 29, the OG? Yeah. What's up, big bro? No, not Air 20. I was a crazy bull. Yeah, crazy bull. Crazy when I went there with Sergio. When I came with Sergio, I said, yeah. I know I ain't tripping. I'm looking like y'all OG. Listen, you was there till like 10 o'clock in the morning. You want to go home. You know I'm thinking. You know I'm outside. Never inside. You know how I get. Brazen. Listen, I'm going live. I think Bravo Fair going right now. Let me fuck. I'm on his ass, booty high. He the new Finesse 2Tymes. Why did? I'm telling you what's going on. He the new Finesse 2Tymes. Then, Ronald, you ain't had a fight in the Fed. Do you know you ain't had one fight? I'm so tired you like y'all be so gangster on the street. I never saw that you hit. I never saw you. You just got stories saying y'all, yeah, you just got a bunch of money, dude. And yeah, I'm gonna make you spend it. I'm gonna make you spend it. Put out the drop on me. Had to say every morning, I like our Wuka Bak, I like our boom. I don't give a fuck who you saying. I'm a gangster. Send anybody my way. I'm gonna clear that real like. And matter of fact, anybody shoot at me, I'm gonna do something to you right low. Anybody shoot at me. So if I got free smoke in the house, y'all come shoot at me right now. I'm gonna take it out on Rallo. I don't want to smoke with nobody but Rallo right now. Fam going like that. Shoot anybody shoot at me right now. Just bust that bitch. Just I'm gonna go brains on you. Real talk. I'm gonna lie. Hold up. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna go brains on you. All you gotta do is just shoot in the air around me. Any that shoot in the air around me, I'm gonna come. The new Pakistan, trash, dog, do shit, flush them. Tell you how I get down, buster. I don't give a fuck. You done woke up, but yeah, don't play with my name. Never did nothing. I got in Pakistan up there. You scary. Can't get to me. I don't acting like, oh, you brazy. I don't came with those guys running. Scary. You want to be wrong. I'm glad I left that. Got hit. Everybody went down. And then they would have told on me, so I would have had all type of motherfuckers too. Acting like y'all just standing on being and why? Y'all ain't standing on being and dude. You run with police right low. You on the interview say you love Dookie Wild, say you told him, but you still love him wholeheartedly. Oh, I guess you're a real Muslim. I guess you're a real man of God. Well, I can't be a man of God that much. I'm sorry, I love God to death, but God, you got to understand where I'm coming from. I know him in about 5 years, he got to go. We can't do it no more. Ain't no way. Some of y'all still love each other. I'm right with what's real. Lost his mind. Somebody homeless. Somebody homeless. Oh, my grandma, listen. I just tell you bit thing on the internet. Man, this is my Maybach. Oh, my grandma grade is my Maybach. Hey, guess what other thing? On my dead little brother grade, little Myron grade, and this on blood on the hunter. Jay Press ain't put $1 in on this. Won't play with me down somebody. Ain't nobody put $1 in on this but Brazy. What the? It ain't around no runner. I'm trying to tell you, I get down for real. I don't do that. I make you go to jail, and I make me go to jail. So no, you ain't living your life, enjoying your shit. I'm cool with that. Man, go do life. I'm happy. No, you don't get the job that police had money you got. Go sit in the cell, you police. I'm on whatever you on. I'm talking about whatever you on, I am on. If I can't go to Atlanta, I can't come to Houston. And it's straight like that. However y'all want to do it. If I can't go to Atlanta, y'all can't go to Texas. Let's rock out. This shit ain't sweet. No. I say y'all think that money make y'all really than a nigga about that money. Don't fake ass jet shot Ryan. Oh my God, how did you get back on the airplane? I thought you said the folk provoked you for Ryan jets and airplane when you went fair. I thought you can't even get on them no more. Cause you had private jets. What the hell did you do to get back on them? Oh my God. And what happened to the fall guy? Who is the fall guy? Where you get all these fall guys from? Where the f*** you get all these fall guys from? Where they dropped out of the sky? Where they at? I need one to fall for me. Where you at? Fall goddamn. I got caught with security. They didn't need my fault, bro. And I went to jail for a security scrap. Now you now got fall guys. I'm still waiting on mine to fall out the sky. It's fall goddamn. Yeah, where you at? Man, nigga ain't fair yet. Oh, you nigga got fall guys and shit. I tell you nigga get caught up telling, oh, I hit a fall guy. I don't even want no fall guy, bro. I'm straight. I don't want to tell no goddamn about it. I don't even want no. I'm good. That fall guy shit's a lame ass excuse ever. Like, damn, 30 years. Man, what type of foul? You was a duck. You was a duck guy. You ain't a foul guy. You was a fool. You was a fool guy. Man, you do 30 years, 40 years. Oh, TK Jordan. Then you get hit your paper mama. So now you just a foul. You're a real foul guy. Now you finna fall out of his head too. Get your bitch back. Fall out of his head. Blue. Oh, they go. Boy, stop playing, man. These they got foul guys. Man, I'm a real gangster, and I get paper. And I've been out since 113. I got my own make back everything. I ain't never had nothing. I'm from Happy Hill Project. What you talking about? You know where I'm from? We ain't never had a chance. This small city, big ass cities with a lot going on there. I am so proud of you guys for getting so much. Oh my God. Hell yeah, I'm from Mobile where you got 5,000, they trying to take it and kill you. Y'all from where you got 100,000, they salute you. $1 million, they find you. $1 million in Mobile, everybody trying to kidnap you. So came from 2 different places anyway. You was tripping, boy. Y'all ain't come on, I came up. I know you got some moolah. Send it. I mean, told so much, y'all made Gucci Man start telling. The biggest gangster, biggest blood I thought was in the world. Y'all made everybody fold, brother. Shouts out Mel, man. Shouts out Jamil, big brother. Shouts out Pat-Man Jones, man. Still real with long live Scooter. Long live. Y'all got Hella Boy rolling over. Y'all heard what Hella Boy said? You know, I ain't gonna say Gucci Man no shit. You know, I love Gucci. Hey, I love loyalty. I love real shit, man. What they about? I don't love no one that big man hold this song and telling on it. I just can't do it, homie. Y'all can do it. I can't. I ain't got nothing to get elevated. That my boy got him in the song and everything. But he know I ain't rocking like that. That's just like BG saying, hey, they said Juve going back. They like, is you going back? I'm like, Juve, that's my dog, but I ain't rocking like that. Yeah, I ain't rocking like that, man. In the picture in the morning, man, you nigga, bro, man. Oh, that's your bro, man? Oh, you won? That's your bro, man? What the? NFL drop a Rollo fan going this song tonight. Tomorrow, video shoot. This up in my board on Q phone. Have my police paper, have my badge on, nigga, just like Rollo. That's how I'm coming. Yeah, I'm Muslim. I ain't Muslim, Muslim. You heard me? You're talking about, boy, I'm really, yeah, don't play with me. You really, I'm telling you. I know you ain't trying to go to gym. You better keep building your house about the builder. Your rock career ain't going nowhere anyway. Then folks took out your little trap when I had $1 million here beat. He ain't had shit, take the fake ass story. And you gonna agree, you disagree with everything I said, but we made $1 million a week. Dude, well, y'all niggas trying to fake turn each other up like y'all ain't did. Made $1 million a week. Come my goddamn nerd. Niggas tell you made $1 million a week, trying to give me $30,000. To sign to you. You trying to give me 30, you trying to give me 30, you can't do the wild 30. Yeah, what 30,000 a piece. I'm finna fly y'all name through the whole world. We finna go to China with this shit. We going to Jamaica. They gonna know y'all in Africa. Smile, I'm listening to that shit. I hope they do know my like, I'm like, I hope they do know that who he dealing with. I am not one of them. When I sign this, you get to play all them games. You was a rapper too now. Just remember that you're not Birdman, you're not Jay Prince. You cannot just, you gotta do your show, you gotta pop out too. And I'm going back of you, behind you, side of you. As long as y'all understand me, I'm the type that if I get around you, I'll try you with 100 with you, long as I get you, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck dying. I'm gonna say, long as I get, I know, man, I'm finna let everybody kill me. I don't give a fuck. I'm finna go out like a gangster, you heard me? Long as I get him, though. Like, if I can just get boom, 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 real. Everybody just do y'all thing. He about it back, it is what it is. Long as I get, no, man, I'm cool with that, man. Like, everybody, the head gone, the body finna fall. And when y'all blow me down, you know it gonna go down tornado season, man. Ain't no more Pakistan, no more none of that. You thought the feds running that bitch. Wait till RFO, we running that mother. Oh my God, the feds, they did nothing. Like, we gonna do, I'm telling you, man, we really, yeah. I mean, the war real demons, fool. I don't even respect you. All around respect for real, just really like that as a young boy. Like, YB, goddamn, I respect Dirt now. You know what I'm saying? That big Fulio know like that. I can hate now. No, my nigga Musket, my nigga the 4-9 now. Like, I really don't put a lot of you niggas care for you that all, bro. And I don't hate none of these rappers I'm talking about. It's just some rappers I respect. Like, they gonna get down, they gonna get busy. And I never disrespect them, bro. I keep it real. But all you finna play with me because I ain't got more money than y'all. Y'all think y'all got more money than y'all gonna play with me? What? Y'all crazy. Man, hey, man, I say what I said, man. Shouts out, little baby. Shouts out, William. I ain't got nothing to get William. William just Rollo. See, what y'all don't know is I live for this, man. This what I do. I live for it. Oh my God. I live for them straight. I don't want no pizza. I'm arguing with Morgan right now. I can't eat pork. I'm arguing. He trying to give me some pizza. Rollo sitting there with some pizza already. Boy, you got that cheap for real, Rollo. Bitch, I gotta watch it up, bitch. Oh, let me get about that parking lot.
Charleston White, Rich David, loose cannon, and about
5 step, I'm the leader of this 8 shit.
We hired a big media agency last year to handle all of our meta ads. I spent well over 6 figures on their fee and it didn't work out. And obviously my first instinct was Upwork to find us a freelancer before because I have been working with Upwork for literally 6 years. If you're not familiar, Upwork is a platform where you can hire freelancers all over the world for a range of different things, from marketing to operations to creative work, all without committing to a full-time hire. There are over 125 categories, 10,000 advanced skill sets. So you're not just hiring a marketer, you're hiring someone who does exactly what you need. And then what I really like is being able to see real work history, reviews, and past results before making your hire. I literally just found a media buyer about 2 months ago. He's been working with us and it has been seamless. For me, it was a reminder, even 6 years into running this business, that scaling is not always about spending more money or doing something that feels flashy and big. It's just about making the right hires. And you can do that with Upwork.
Ooh, my stomach was fucked up.
What's going on, everybody? I don't know if you know or not, but if you don't know, man, you're gonna find out that Ray J and Sauce Walka is supposed to be, in the works of setting up a boxing match. Okay, this right here would be insane. I'm already knowing who's going to win. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know who y'all think is going to win this particular fight. Ray J and Sauce Walka. I'm gonna let you know right now. Sauce Walka is from Texas. He can't lose. Like, there's just no way. All right. Like, if you're from Texas, then you know what I'm talking about. There's no way that Sauce Walka is going to lose against what Sauce Walka calls Brandy's brother. Okay. There's just no way this is going to happen. If you don't know, Sauce Walka is known for having hands. You can sit up there, man, and type in Sauce Walka fights, and yeah, there's going to be some proof there. All right. Sauce Walka, I just don't see him losing this particular fight. Now, would this be, some good money? Yes. For sure, this would be some damn good money. But they're saying that Ray J is not really doing good health-wise. So I don't think that this would be a wise choice for Ray J. One thing I know about Sauce Walka is that he is into boxing. Okay, this nigga trains. Come on, man. This nigga knows a whole lot about boxing. He knows a lot about fighting. Period, man. His dad was a wrestler. But this is just one of the things that, one of the genres of sports that, Sauce.
Ray J no better than the fight Sauce Walka. I know Ray J no better than to do that shit. That's why he fighting Orlando Brown, unless he trying to get another one under his belt to where he feel more confident. But after he fight Orlando Brown, he gonna be done with fighting altogether. He ain't finna be fighting nobody. And his management team or whoever his closest people is should advise him against such. Cause why the fuck? I know you want to redeem yourself, Ray. And I salute that shit. Even though I don't agree with a lot of shit. I really don't fuck with you ever since that Sammy shit. And then I had to remember the Whitney Houston. But we're not gonna get into the Whitney shit. But hey man, any nigga they could get in that fight, anybody, after what happened to you and being a meme like that, I can salute you, man. I can salute you. I can salute you for even wanting to get back in there, even if you don't get back in there, because I know your people might stop you, but it's Orlando Brown, so they're going to let this go. That should have been your first fight, I ain't going to lie. But Orlando Brown was more confident fighting you because he seen what happened to you. And I ain't going to lie. Orlando Brown would not have jumped in there with no motherfucking super hot fire. He's smarter than that. But jumping in there with you, even though he hasn't been enough, he's seen what the fuck you did. So, based on what you did, excuse-moi. Based on your last performance, how you look stunt, falling and shit. Exactly. Man, your last performance, bro. I salute you, bro, for even wanting to get back in there with anybody. Cause nigga, to get dead like that on your first fight, it wasn't even. I don't even remember if they counted for you. I think they just stopped that shit immediately. I think I wanted them to stop that shit immediately. I think they did count for you, but I would have stopped that shit immediately. I told them to stop this shit. I said, stop the fight before you hit the floor. Before your ass hit the floor, I said, oh no, I see the look of it. Stop it. Stop the fight. Stop the fight now. Throw it in the towel. Throw it in the damn towel. Like in the movie Rocky, when Apollo Creed was fighting that Russian. Damn towel, Rock.
Sauce Walker keeps up in, and that's boxing. All right, if you know, you know. So I just don't see him losing this particular fight. If it's some good money out of it, then I'm pretty sure Sauce is going to do it. Doug, in the comment section, man, y'all let me know, what do y'all think about this right here, bro? Okay. Now I don't know if this is like, you know, Ray J's thing. You know, I mean, he might want some get back, bro, because there was some shit that, you know, had transpired, and whenever that shit transpired, I know that shit, you know, really made, you know, Ray J feel, I don't know, he just probably felt disrespected. You know what I mean? And so whenever a man feels disrespected, you know, a lot of times he's going to want to get down. You know, so I mean, it's just one of those things, bro. So if you know guys, then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, we can sit up there, man, and bring it up real fast and see you know, what y'all think about this shit. But the thing is that I think Ray J really felt disrespected when this happened. So let's take a quick look at this real fast.
Who's saying I need my music played? This nigga's a bum. Nigga, don't play with me, man. You backstage dancing ass nigga. Can't sing ass nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You branded little brother, nigga.
Yeah, I know about that on this channel already, don't we? Well, maybe not this one, because this is the real nigga reaction and allegedly news. Trying to take my main page from me, y'all. They trying to do some fuck shit with these bullshit ass strikes, man. I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up one time. I wasn't even supposed to do that shit, so I gotta chill on that channel for about a month and a half. At least 3 weeks.
What you can't say is Sauce Walker ever painted his nails. I'd rather my nails be dirty and grimy like a man. I'd rather have calluses on my fingers like a man. What you can't say is Sauce Walker ever painted his nails. I'd rather my nails be dirty and grimy like a man. I'd rather have calluses on my fingers like a
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Pooh Shiesty is facing life in federal prison over the Gucci Mane robbery. The video has been released, and it's very possible Mr. Pooh gets the entire life sentence. You want to make hundreds of dollars from your phone for free? And go on Guwap when he tried to walk away. Pooh Shiesty robbed boy phone games. Go ahead and make you some free cash. Now, DJ Academics would post to Twitter stating Pooh Shiesty robbing Gucci recorded the whole crime and upped the Draco on Guwap when he tried to walk away.
Oh, what shit? You drunk this dumb. Let them know you done deal. Let them know you dropped it. I drop it. No, say it. Who should I drop it 10-17? Shout out. Real, they never did no police, none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did it. That's done. What you do? You drop. You said you want to be drunk, you drunk. So it's done.
Okay, let's break this down, right? Because this isn't the longest video. It's 27 seconds. And to be honest with you, what it sounds like is that nervous conversation, not because anyone's really scared, but because everyone in the room knows someone could get hurt very fucking quickly if something goes wrong. So clearly we have Pooh Shiesty's dad, who's holding the bag that I guess the Draco came out of and a piece of paper.
Oh, what shit? You drunk this dumb.
I'm guessing that's Big 30 talking because it sounds like the guy behind the camera who's recording, and we know Big 30 recorded this video. The video came from his phone. Now, I don't know who the fuck this is. I'm sure we could figure it out if we took the time. But as soon as Gucci walks over here, he pulls out the Draco. From what we were told and what the paperwork stated was that Pooh Shiesty had the Draco. But this is one of the other associates clearly holding it. We're not actually seeing Pooh with a gun in his hand, which may be used in his legal defense. Like, look, I didn't have a gun, but the homie damn sure had a gun. And I mean, yeah, obviously everything still looks pretty fucking bad when your homeboy is standing right here with a big ass gun next to Guwap himself. But let's continue.
Let
Let them know you dropping. I drop you. No, say it. Who's actually dropping?
You gotta think. The nigga said, you ain't going nowhere. Well, nigga, what that bitch out? He ain't going nowhere, nigga. He said, no, I said. That nigga bullying that man. He got trapped in his motherfucking pocket.
Real ain't never did no police or none of that, bro.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Pooh was telling him what to do, but Gucci doesn't sound scared. Like, I don't really hear any fear in his voice because they try to make it, you know, a couple of interviews came out. Hernandez Govan, the guy that beat the Dolph murder, he came out saying that Gucci was crying, this and that. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the clip.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you got the Draco to your head.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're gonna follow the instructions, but you know, you still supposed to keep your pride though. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, Gucci was on Gucci next move was shedding tears. You know, so it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? But he should have been more prepared, pulling up like that, knowing that it was an issue. I was surprised, I was shocked. You know, that ain't how real street move, you know.
So hearing that and then going back to the video, you can hear Gucci's voice.
Shout out. Real, they never did no police or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. Bro, we just did it. That's done. What you do? You drunk. You said you want to be drunk, you drunk.
Like, he don't sound scared. He sound annoyed. He sounds like, yeah, y'all got me in a situation. All right, you want to be dropped, you drop. It's over with. It's done. Are we good? Can we go? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't sound like, oh, he doesn't sound scared. Like, it's not what a lot of people made it seem, unless some shit happened off camera and he wiped his eyes and got his shit together. But to be honest with you, from the energy that I can pick up on this, if the Draco wasn't in the room, I don't see this necessarily going like that, bro. Gucci a big motherfucker. Gucci like 6'2", 6'3". You know what I'm saying? Nobody in that room really seems like they'd be able to stand toe to toe with him, especially since Gucci got in shape. So it sounds like he knows, like, all right, I'm in a predicament. I can't beat the gun. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna get on camera and be like, I am relieving Pooh Shiesty from my label. I wish him the best. Like, he's not doing none of that. He's just like, all right, you want to be dropped, you drop. Like, this video should have never got recorded because even if they released it, like, look, he dropped us, it doesn't even sound believable. Gucci is not acting for y'all. He's not doing none of that. But now, because of how viral this video has gone, and everyone's essentially like, oh yeah, Pooh Shiesty's done. His boys are done. This is over with. Fresh life sentence. You get a life sentence. You get a life sentence. Well, Pooh Shiesty's, I think, ex-lawyer, because he removed himself from the case or someone else got hired, Bradford Cohen is speaking out on the situation.
All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case, and because this alleged video came out. So let me tell you a couple things.
Well, I don't think the video is alleged. We all saw the video. The video ain't alleged.
One is, I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas on evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that.
Well, that's kind of a no shit thing, right? They're not going to release something that they feel would work against them. But is it legal to essentially leak or release evidence? Because the fact that this came out and it's federal is crazy. Normally, somebody will get caught in the state, someone will request a body cam, and then we get to see what happened. But this video was extracted from a phone by the feds or the police and then released to the public. I don't even think there's a source as to where the video came from. It's like it was just sent, posted, and then spread. I don't even know who originally posted it. A lot of what I'm seeing is screenshots or screen recordings from TikTok. So the fact that it was released is crazy. But I mean, it's not like it would sway a jury either way because it would still get shown in a federal courtroom. It would get shown in trial regardless.
Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet. The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract, which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself because it can't come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of cell phone information, that they communicated something with a cell phone. That was not
Federal charge come in from traveling from one state to the next state to commit the crime.
Not used. So all these different things take it out.
That's what they basing the Fed charge on. So they prove that
of the federal realm of charging a crime.
All right, I'll be honest. This is what it sounded like when my public defender was like, yo, we're going to file this, that they had no legal grounds to search you, fruit of the poisonous tree, that they found the gun after stopping you illegally. And the whole case is going to get thrown out because they can't link you to a crime if the evidence that they linked you to the crime with is found illegally because they searched you illegally. Da, da, da. I was like, yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. I'm going to beat the case. Da, 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 da. And then boom, judge rejected it. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing he gave you was lawyer talk. They're supposed to give you reasons to ask how you could beat this. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to tell you, yeah, no, they're not getting away with that. Nah, they didn't do this right. Now they didn't do that right. That doesn't mean it works though. Realistically, that doesn't mean that they're going to side in favor of what the lawyer is saying, you know? And it's like, at the end of the day, lawyers are here to make you look good. That's what you're paying them for. And the lawyers are going to tell you the best possible outcomes because that's why you continue to pay them. Even though I don't think he's the current lawyer on this case, I'm just saying that's how they work.
I just created simple product videos for all these different products using Veo, Nano Banana, and Airtable. No API keys to connect. All the models are built right into Airtable. You don't need to start with professional photos. I just took pictures of random stuff around my office on my phone, added those straight to Airtable. And that kicks off the AI workflow across this entire table. Basically, in every column, there's a prompt, and that runs across every record in the data set. Airtable is the best way that I've found to
my original argument. It's still my argument. Number 3 of my number 1, 2, and 3. 1 is that it's a dirty trick by the U.S. Attorney's Office to release evidence. Number 2 is that it still doesn't meet the definition. Number 3 in that realm of what is important in this alleged video is that it does not show Pooh with a weapon. Again,
that's what I said.
That Pooh had this AK-47, this alleged AK-47, and it doesn't show Pooh with an alleged AK-47. It shows someone else with an alleged AK-47. So there's still things in this video that still help the defense. Obviously, the video in itself, if it's proven to be the actual video, it's not something that would be exonerating in a state case and or a federal.
Okay, so what he wrote was, everyone jumps right off the bat to say this video is it, that this video is a guarantee of conviction. My opinion may be controversial, but I don't see it that way. Why? Because it still needs to meet the definition of a federal kidnapping, which it still does not meet. This indictment was rushed, it's sloppy, and whoever brought these or the charges to file should turn in their AUSA badge. Well, what is the federal definition of kidnapping? Under federal law, kidnapping is the unlawful seizure, confinement, or transportation of a person against their will, often involving ransom, reward, or other purposes, with federal jurisdiction triggered by interstate movement or special circumstance. Core definition. Federal kidnapping is defined under 18 U.S.C. 1201 as the act of unlawfully seizing, confining, indulging, decoying, kidnapping, abducting, or carrying away and holding a person for ransom, reward, or any other purpose, except in cases where a parent takes a minor. The law covers both physical force and deceptive means used to lure or transport a victim. All right, well, how I would break this down, being the unintelligent, non-lawyer person that I am, is this fucks interstate commerce, interstate movement, interstate travel, because Gucci Mane traveled from, I believe, Atlanta to Texas, right? So that's interstate. That's going from one state to another. Now, unlawfully seizing, confining, kidnapping, abducting, and then, ransom or reward would be written off as, well, we're not letting you leave the room until you give us what we want. And what we want is for you to say on video, I'm released, and for you to sign the paper, which literally on video, they have him saying, you're released, I already signed it, and you see someone with a gun. So not letting someone leave the room is a kidnapping charge. You're confining somebody. Like essentially what the police do to you when they arrest you is kidnapping. It's just legal. But for you to not let someone go and hold them at gunpoint and tell them, look, we're doing this because you need to do this for us, that to me kind of meets the federal definition of fucking kidnapping. So unless Bradford Cohen knows something I don't, I mean, that's just how it looks to me. Now, a lot of people will be spooked too by this image right here that the feds uploaded of a USB drive with 8 gigabytes worth of shit. But all it is the government's response to the defendant's motion. So basically everything we went over in my last Pooh Shiesty video talking about, 80 or 60 something reasons as to why the feds are like, get the fuck out of here. That's all this is. It's just all the paperwork on a USB drive. And this is allegedly the latest jail photo of Pooh Shiesty. It says Pooh Shiesty is back in the headlines after a new jail photo started spreading across social media, showing the Memphis rapper smiling while wearing a yellow jail uniform and flashing his grills. The image quickly went viral with fans debating his appearance and wondering what comes next. Someone said, who he flexing on? I can go outside and buy ice cream. He can't do that. Damn. Attorney Jasmine would leave hard eyes. Somebody would say he love it in there. Yeah, he comfortable. Keep him. Man, how could you be rich and be okay with being in prison? With this mindset, keep him locked up. Now, again, going over his legal situation, Pooh Shiesty, if convicted, faces a maximum sentence of life in prison, if not decades in prison. And after seeing the video that was recovered from Big 30's phone, I don't see how he isn't going to get that. Unless they offer him a plea that's too good not to take. I don't think the plea would be anything less than 10, to be honest with you. Unless they offer him a plea that he can't refuse.
It's not going to be nothing less than 13, bitch.
If he takes this to trial, I don't see how he's not going to get put away forever.
13.
And even Big 30 recording it, I mean, bro, you're literally recording a kidnapping. Hey, say this. Hey, sign this. I already said it. I already signed it. Let me go. It's like I don't see any way out of this. To me, looking at the definition of kidnapping, it meets the definition. To me, even though we see someone else with a Draco, they've basically confirmed everyone in that room was under Pooh Shiesty's command. So whether he had the gun or not, it doesn't really fucking matter because they're doing it on the behalf of him. It is him that's getting released from the contract, not anyone else. So everything that took place is on behalf of him. So even if he didn't have the gun, does that really make the biggest difference? I personally don't think so. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Traders. You know a clean setup when you see one. This year, the best setup isn't on your charts, it's this. 2 seats to UFC 329. McGregor versus Holloway 2 in Vegas. Flights, hotel, and your seat.
All right, here we go. The mighty return of Elisa Deke on Vlad TV.
What's happening?
First time it was done in Houston, your hometown?
Yeah.
Now you're in my city.
Yeah. Really kind of still mine.
Yeah?
Yeah, my mom's from here.
Okay.
So cousins, uncles.
All right.
You know,
All right.
First trick or treat was here, so kind of still mine a little bit.
Yeah. You know, since our last interview, I got to really like dive into your comedy specials. And I have to say, man, you're one of the great storytellers of our era.
I would agree.
Yeah. Yeah. You know me, I've done dozens and dozens of comics over the years, man. So if I say that, I really mean it.
Yeah. I've been watching you in a little spiff with a couple comics.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Between the whole Aries Spears back and forth.
I don't know, man. I don't really get into them. Like everybody has their truth, and sometimes people are, yes, maybe y'all just outgrew each other. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like he challenged me to go back on my platform, face to face, and I said, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on." Then he backed out.
Yeah, as long as you're not doing what these other people are getting in the ring.
Well, I'm not saying we'll fight him. He said he wants to, confront me for face to face, and he's a professional comedian. He gets on stages and does this. All I do is interviews. I say, "Yeah, let's do it, face to face." Then he say, "Oh, give me 48 hours."
Sometimes that don't give us an advantage because we comedians, especially if you have somebody who, say if it's like a Roland Martin, who's somebody who's gonna have 1,000 list of facts.
I have those. I'm not saying I don't have them.
It's like somebody just really not got a bunch of receipts. You're like, okay, it's not me being funny is not working in my favor.
It's hard to argue the truth.
Yeah, somebody keep rolling back the tape. Well, you said this in 2012. I did. They're like, so yeah.
Hey man, listen. It's also there's nothing wrong to saying, "Hey, I was wrong. I was tripping. I was in my feelings." We actually had a good business thing going, and I got jealous of what Boosie was getting, and yeah, I was tripping and I was unprofessional. But so let's get back on track. My bad. I've done that before publicly, multiple times.
Well, that's a different conversation that starts other conversations. I go on platforms and people be getting paid. They was paying a guy who was just talking reckless all the time. I was like, oh, but y'all want me to come for free? Oh, weird. And then it sets off another trend of, so why you not paying me? You was paying him. It sets off a lot of things. But neither here nor there. I don't think that me going on podcasts, that's like my main source of income. So it's if I come, I come. If I don't, I don't.
Well, I think a podcast, especially like a Vlad TV, where we do a lot of comedians, it allows you to get viral comedic content out there without using your actual stage routine and burning out your shows. You see what I'm saying? So you could come on something like this and bullshit and make jokes. And like, for example, me and Aries, a lot of our stuff started going super viral on TikTok, like hundreds of millions of views.
Yeah, I used to hear that about crowd work, but they said, well, you use crowd work so you won't burn your material. Like, well, I seem to have done it without, that part, but I do long form, so it's a little different. It's a little different for me.
Well, I feel like you're like the king of long form YouTube comedy specials. I feel like you really went after a lane and you went all in, whereas most people said, "Yeah, I'll throw those up on YouTube, but I'm trying to get that Netflix, so I'm just going to keep holding back. I'm just going to keep year after year waiting because my agent said this might come together one day." See what I'm saying? You said, "Man, fuck all that. I'm gonna throw my best shit on YouTube, and then I'm going to keep doing that."
Nah, it was mostly. This is the thing. So my first special was on Comedy Central.
Okay.
But how Comedy Central does their specials, just like how Netflix do their specials. How many specials are you gonna get from me if I'm on a network? How many? You know what I'm saying? How many in a year? How many in 10 years? So my thing was mostly, if it would have been any platform, whether it was YouTube or it was some other platform, or it was just me doing it on my website, where people just go to my website and just view them, it was gonna get done because it's like you pigeonholing me to one special every 3 years or something to that nature. They would have never did a series. So, so it's in my favor to do it on an independent platform versus doing it on a network. Because the first special was on Comedy Central. It just didn't, they had too much programming.
Yeah.
So anybody who go on Netflix, I know people who go on Netflix and they're excited that they in the top 10, but let's go 6 days later.
Right. Nowhere to be seen.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What your initial blast is, whether it's Netflix or it's HBO, it's whatever the platform is, it's no return watch time. And that's the thing that separates YouTube. You can watch me all day.
Well, yeah. And you actually get paid for the long form evergreen content. Whereas Netflix, you get one check.
One check.
And that's it. You could be the number one trending on Netflix for a month. Now they'll give you another deal later on, but they're not going to pay you more for that deal that they already did with you.
Yeah, so you know, YouTube just, whether it was YouTube or somewhere else, I would have did the same. I did the same thing. You know, because none of these networks are giving people. Oh, I'm gonna give you. You know, I think people got caught up in what Chappelle got with the. I'm gonna give you this for 6 specials. Well, he already had like 84 recorded at his house. He was like, here go 2. Do the dust off. Here go 2 right there.
Wait, is that really what he did?
Yeah.
He gave him specials he had already recorded.
Yeah, it's a special he already recorded.
Oh, so all of those were brand new.
He had some that was brand new, but you know, Chappelle got material for days.
True.
You know, so if you don't have that, and I think that a lot of comics, no fault to them, but they don't even have the time to develop like that. They don't have time to develop a new special because a lot of these specials are current topics that, you know, you sound crazy talking about Obama right now in the special, or
Diddy jokes are not going to be popular like they were a year ago.
A year ago, you know, so it makes no sense to even how, like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 in the can. So right after, you know, we just dropped My Father. My Father was filmed in Detroit in 25. End of 24.
Well, yeah, but if you're talking about non-time specific topics, it doesn't really matter.
That's the
family. Family's going to matter 20 years from now, just like it matters today.
I'm the king of that.
Yeah.
Of
the prison stories, you know, Mexican got boots.
You know, not even just, I think even with that, doing Mexican Boots was a Comedy Central joint. Well,
that's where that came from originally?
This is not happening.
Okay.
You know, when I came on Ari Shaffir's show. So I got on that show because I got named Comedy Central's comic to watch in 2013. So during the course of that, they would, you know, you get an album, you get a special, you get on a Comedy Central show. So in the course of me doing the album, me doing the special, Bigger Than These Bars, they trying to find a show that I would go on. And this is a big shout out to Chase DeRusso, another comic, but he young comic. He said, man, I was turning down other shows. And then Chase was like, I think you should go on this show. And if we look at how that looks, Ari Shaffir's show was on YouTube for 2 years. Comedy Central picks it up to bring it on Comedy Central. The first time that it's coming on TV and it was off of YouTube was the first season, and I was on the first season. And so I did 3 seasons of This Is Not Happening. And so the first story I ever told was Mexican Got No Boots, because now this is a long form storytelling show. It's not like a Comic View or a Def Jam where you just going on, you doing, you know, anywhere from 4 to 7 minutes. So now this is take your time, tell your story, tell a true story. And I'm like, perfect. Now how do I, and I called Ann Harris. I'm like, well, this is the show I want to do. And luckily Eric Abrams, one of the co-creators of the show, was a fan of my work and convinced Ari to put me on. So then I came on, did that, and then I came back the next year and did the Mitchell story. And then something happened with Ari with Comedy Central. He did a special with Netflix. And I guess Comedy Central wanted it. But it was better for him to put it on Netflix, because if anybody asked me when Comedy Central was doing their specials, bro, you gonna get one shot at 11 something East Coast time for it to be out here at 8 o'clock. Then they not gonna show you again because they got some other weird programming that's coming on, and people will never see it really, and you'll never get it back if you had a recoup deal. You'll never get it back because you know you're looking at your receipts and you're like, oh, y'all spent $400 in lights. Oh wow, $400,000 in lights. I mean, and you're like, oh wow, never recouped that off one time showing it. I think they showed my special maybe 3 times. So now we tried to buy it back, but then Paramount bought Comedy Central. Then they sold that to some other company.
Forget about it.
It's like something like, oh wow.
Yeah.
So,
No, I feel you, man. Now, listen, at the time I was starting Vlad TV, I was doing my first documentary. It's called Ghost Ride the Whip. It was a Bay Area music.
I remember you telling me about
history documentary, right? And I got maybe $35,000 up front. Spent like 6 months of sitting behind a bay and moving stuff around. I was the director, the executive producer, everything, right? Came out, to this day, has not recouped. This was 2008. And I saw right away, I said, okay, I'm not going to keep playing this little game here where they do the little ghost numbers and whatever else, oh, we saw recouped and so forth. Let me just put out my little YouTube videos. It won't make a lot of money in the beginning, but over time, it will. And I have total control as to what I do and don't do. And that's a big deal. I don't have to check with anybody. Like, they had to sign off on my project. I don't have to ask anybody to do this interview.
it's the river of nickels.
Yes. And actually, you know, what's interesting, you take this with a grain of salt, of course, but I went on ChatGPT and you should do the same thing. Say, if I don't ever upload another video on my YouTube channel, here's put a link to the channel, and this is how much I made in the last year. How much will I make every year for the next 20 years if I never upload another video? And at year 20, I was still making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, which kind of blew my mind. It's the power of a catalog.
I'm old school. I'm gonna have to download or figure out how to use ChatGPT because I don't never use it.
For fuck's sake, cut! This is the first true AI production platform. Total control over every single moment.
I'll show you afterwards. I'll show you. Well, I do something on my show that gained a lot of traction. Even with some people called This or That.
Okay.
Where I name 2 comedians, and you pick the one that you like best as a comedian. And then the one you pick will go on to the next one. And these are all comedians I've interviewed on my platform. Cool?
Cool.
Stand-up comedy, not rap or whatever else they do. T.I. or Charleston White?
T.I.
T.I. or Bubba Dub?
Bubba Dub.
Bubba Dub or Country Wayne?
Bubba Dub.
Bubba Dub or Afion Crockett?
Avion.
Because I've interviewed on my platform that you like best as a comedian. And then the one you pick will go on to the next one. And these are all comedians I've interviewed on my platform. Cool?
Cool.
Stand-up comedy, not rap or whatever else they do. T.I. or Charleston White?
T.I.
T.I. or Bubba Dub?
Bubba Dub.
Bubba Dub or Country Wayne?
Bubba Dub.
Bubba Dub or Afion Crockett?
Avion.
Afion Crockett or Pierre?
Pierre.
Pierre or A.J. Johnson?
Oh, man. I have a relationship with both. Pierre.
Pierre or Lil Rel?
Lil Rel.
Lil Rel or Capone?
Lil Rel.
Lil Rel or Ricky Smiley?
Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley or Tony Rock?
Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley or Michael Collier?
Michael Collier.
Michael Collier.
Michael Collier or George Wallace?
George Wallace.
George Wallace or Charlie Murphy?
Charlie Murphy.
And this is not who's better. This is just who.
This is who you like as a stand-up comedian.
But and this can I ask something? This is the crazy thing.
Charlie Murphy.
I also have weighed in just in there of people who I can be a fan of you as a person and not a fan of your comedy. That's a weird thing. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Ryan Davis?
Ryan's on my platform. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Arsenio Hall?
George Wallace.
George Wallace or Bill Bellamy?
God dog it. Oh. Oh man, George is the OG. Oh, Bill, I love you. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Sinbad?
Damn. Damn, that's fucked up.
George Wallace.
George Wallace or Joe Torre?
Joe, I love you.
George Wallace.
Frat brother. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Guy Torre?
Guy, you my friend. I love you to death. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Hope Flood?
George Wallace.
George Wallace or Miss Pat?
God dog it. Pat, I love you. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Donnell Rawlings?
No, you know I don't even mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's a joke between me and him. He always talk about I don't mess with him. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Carlos Mencia?
George Wallace.
George Wallace or D. Ray Davis?
Green Eye Bandit, I love you. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Gary Owen?
Oh man, Gary, you live in Houston now.
He getting down.
And I like you a lot, but it's still George Wallace.
George Wallace or Bert Kreischer?
Bert, I've done your show several times. I love you to death and your wife. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Andrew Schultz?
I just did your show, Andrew, but it's still George Wallace. I love George Wallace.
George Wallace or Russell Peters?
Okay, Russell, we still haven't did our international tour together yet. Until that happens, George Wallace.
George Wallace.
George Wallace or Mark Curry?
That's a
George
good
Wallace.
one too.
George Wallace
damn.
or John Witherspoon?
Oh man.
Yeah, we're ready for that one, Ray.
No, I wasn't.
My catalog is deep.
Bang, 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 George Wallace. It's still George Wallace, man.
George Wallace or Michael Blackson?
Mother sucker. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Joe Coy?
Wallace.
George Wallace.
George Wallace or Lunel?
Lunel. George Wallace.
George Wallace or Tiffany Haddish?
George Wallace.
George Wallace or DC Young Fly?
George
Wallace.
Wallace,
DC.
man.
George Wallace. Okay.
George Wallace or Faison Love? Who's recently freed, by the way.
Come
Big Worm
on,
is free.
man. They just freed him, but I can't free George Wallace from George Wallace.
George Wallace or Tommy Davidson?
Cream corn. Tommy Davidson.
Okay. Finally, my copy's wrong.
Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davidson or Lavelle Crawford?
God, dog. Lavelle.
Lavelle Crawford or Ari Spears?
Lavelle.
Lavelle Crawford or Earthquake?
Earthquake.
It's harder as time goes on.
Earthquake. Earthquake.
Earthquake or Eddie Griffin?
Eddie Griffin.
I apologize for all the problems you're gonna have after this.
I'm not
Eddie
gonna
Griffin.
Dog it.
For me is Eddie. It's a hard one though. That is a hard one.
Earthquake or Deion Cole?
Deion. I'm picking Deion over Earthquake. But Earthquake
My
funny.
Gucci
I ain't
brother.
gonna lie.
Deion Cole. God.
He does rock a lot of Gucci, I guess.
Yeah, we Gucci twins. Wow, that's tough. That's real tough
If
there.
we gonna put them though, I ain't gonna lie. Earthquake funny. Earthquake hard.
Quake.
Earthquake or Cedric the Entertainer?
Cedric.
Cedric the Entertainer or Kevin Hart?
Quake.
Cedric.
Cedric the Entertainer or Deal Hughley?
Quake.
That's crazy. Man, DL, you know I'm going with my mentor, man.
Deal Hughley or Cat Williams?
DL Hughley.
Gotta figure that.
Of course.
There you have it. DL Hughley is your top comedian right now in terms of people I've interviewed. Chappelle's not on this list because I've never interviewed him.
Yeah,
Chris Rock is not on this list.
That probably shakes out. You know, DL. You know, I like somebody that make me think a lot. You know, George Wallace. I watched him. You know, and what he did in comedy was he was just great at what he did, and then he was a blueprint of independence. You know, man, how he did Vegas and how he was in Vegas doing his own thing and running the game. Didn't have to answer to nobody, man. He had Vegas. He was Mr. Vegas. Like that residency was crazy.
Really? How long did it go for?
Man, it had to be 20 years.
Shit.
It had to be.
Yeah, I interviewed Penn from Penn and Teller, who had the longest running Vegas residency period of any sort. I think it was like 35 or 40 years or something like that.
Wallace is right behind him, man.
These dudes are making 10, 20, 30 million a year. The numbers are crazy.
2001. That's when you first start in Vegas.
Yeah, it is.
In terms of your residency.
Yeah.
Which never ended.
Right.
Like at the time, you're 46 years old. Did you think, okay, I'm about to be here for the rest of my life?
Oh, no. Vegas was a real temporary thing for us. We thought we'd only be doing a month, a year maybe, and then tour around.
A big Vegas residency?
Yeah, George, you know, and I like George as a person, you know, he still has his Christmas tree up in his house, like year round. And I'm not saying who's better. I'm just saying who
you like.
Who I like.
As a comedian.
You know, and I know this people get upset when you say that who you like. It's not who is better, it's who I like. You know, if it would have been Cosby, Cosby would have beat everybody. I'd just been like Cosby. Nobody would have beat Cosby.
Okay, so you wouldn't put Chappelle over Cosby?
No.
Eddie Murphy over Cosby?
No, nobody's over Cosby.
Delirious Raw, Eddie Murphy?
Nobody's over Cosby.
Over what? Bill Cosby, was it himself?
Yeah. And any of the other platinum albums that he had, any of the body of work, any of the changing the culture, any of the charity, that no comic on this planet has donated more money to HBCUs. No entity has donated more money to HBCUs than Bill Cosby. No,
that's actually not true.
Who?
Jeff Bezos' wife.
That's current. She did that right.
I'm just saying.
But no,
she's the richest woman on earth, so therefore she gave something like $100 million or something to HBCUs.
Just think of what he done over the years. You know what I'm saying? We went to more HBCUs over the years. Like he's given a lot of money to HBCUs. And then the
Mackenzie Scott. You know how much she gave?
What?
$1.34 billion to HBCUs.
And she had
since 2020.
That's since 2000. This Bill been doing it since.
I'm not downplaying. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying she had
$1.34 billion with a B.
But watch this. What she didn't do is make black kids go to college.
I'm not saying that.
No, let me give you another caveat. Do you count up all the people who went to college because of
Different World?
I'm not doubting that. You got to count that too. She ain't never had nobody trying to look for Hillman. You know what I'm saying? Trying to enroll in Hillman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the Fat Albert, man, he did all the voice. Man, nobody's over Cosby.
Okay.
Nobody's.
I respect it.
Cosby's contribution to comedy is outstanding. And not just comedy to the world. But go ahead.
What exactly happened between you and Cat Williams?
Man, I don't drum that back up.
No? Okay.
Man, because it's not really relevant, because all it's gonna do is spin another lie from the opposing side. My story has been the same the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? But every time it's brought up or somebody say something about it, it's another spin on the story. So it's not even relevant to me.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you saw him squash beef with Kevin Hart recently.
Well, I saw a performance. Matter of fact, I didn't even see it. I heard about it because I didn't watch the roast.
It was okay. Not the best roast I've seen.
So who was the industry make you do weird things that you know?
Well, I think that we've gotten to a point, and I've seen myself do this, is that you put your ego aside for the sake of the content. And you think, like, is it really that serious? and most times it's not. And people are able to put the business in front of the actual ego, and they squash it, and we move on together.
So
and everyone benefits.
So the thing is this: it wasn't that serious from the beginning for you to start spinning other lies and putting other things and putting other factors into it. It's stuff that I hadn't even said because it's not important. Because if it was a serious thing, man, I ain't always been no comic. You know, so to move in a certain way, and I said it on my live one time, I said, I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm grown and I already know what I'm capable of doing. And I don't need no team. I don't need no bunch of people. I'm good on me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a bet on me because what I know to be facts that's already been done, bruh, I'm cool. And you can say, that's why I don't really respond to nothing that has been said or whatever other false narrative has been put out there. I'm good because one thing that I've always understood, some people have what they call the Santa Claus effect, you know, to where people are going to believe in you regardless. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to go back and forth with fans that can't even see truth. But that whole thing has taught me a lot. Even the Shannon Sharp interview taught me a lot about how African-American people move with what somebody who they like says, you know, and it's a weird dynamics to me. And it was weird to me. 84 million people viewed something and never wanted to even hear the truth about any of it. They just wanted the salacious content and wanted to run with it. So I steer clear of most of the things because I'm not in those spaces. I mean, I live in Houston and I live well and I'm good. And I don't have to do anything to bring attention to myself in order to move like I'm moving in this business. You know, I'm independent. I'm real independent. So
the thing though about the internet, and I proved a point at one point, like by doing this, is that no matter how stupid the conspiracy theory is, it'll get eaten up and it'll go huge. Did you see my tweet about Jay-Z and Rock Nation? They got like 30 million impressions.
I heard about it from somebody, but I think this is the thing with me, Vlad, that I don't live on social media. I don't live on the internet. I live an actual human to human life. Right. So I don't scroll all night looking for things to repost and say, oh, you heard what Vlad said? And like, no, what did he say? It's like, I heard about the people up in arms, and I think he was up in arms because how Mr. Spears said it with the Ryan Davis thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did what I did with you, I did with him. He just kept picking Ryan Davis. Will Mills or Ryan Davis?
Ooh. One is a tactician and the other one is an apex predator. Ryan Davis.
Ryan Davis or Effion Crockett?
Ryan Davis.
Ryan Davis or Pierre?
Ryan Davis.
Ryan Davis or Capone?
Ryan Davis.
Ryan Davis or Tony Rock?
Ooh, boy. Damn. Ryan Davis, but I'm sorry, Tony.
It shouldn't surprise me. Ryan Davis is a great comic, but people got all upset over it.
You know what I'm saying? Because of how it was being said.
What do you mean?
It was being said as if, this is how I heard it. Andrew says Ryan Davis is the best comic. Well, I'm like, okay. That's all I was like, okay.
He just kept picking Ryan Davis against a bunch of other people the same way you picked George Wallace.
You know what I'm saying?
It's really no different.
But I made the content of, hey, I like a lot of people, but this is who I like. I have personal relationships with people. I like their content. I'm not putting them against George Wallace. So even when it was said like with some type of venom, like he's better than everybody else. And that was weird. That's why the response was like it was. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get that same response because I'm not saying, oh, George Wallace is the best comic of all time. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I like George Wallace. I like some other people, but if I had to listen to somebody just talk, I'm gonna listen to George Wallace because it's light and it's fun. I put Ryan how it came to me was so weird. I was like, man, Ryan is on my platform. I distributed Ryan's special.
Right, and he actually told me that once that came out and went viral, he got like another 200,000 views on that special.
You know, and your platform where Aries doing the this or that, it grew another 200,000 views.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And what it did was, that's the thing people don't understand. They look at something always as negative. What it did was it drew a lot of people who wanted to hate on me.
They're like, let me see this shit.
Yeah, let me see this shit.
He probably whacking it.
Yeah, and what it ended up doing, they were like, damn, he was actually way better than I thought. I ended up gaining more fans.
That should cause a boost.
And tour dates and
and I'm like, great, I'm glad I can contribute.
Asses in the seats.
Exactly.
You know, how
and then he came on my show afterwards.
You know, and I'm like,
everyone's happy.
That's how things and trying to make it salacious. This is why I'm not the best interviewer, because I don't come to, oh, it's controversial. I'd rather talk about what I got going on versus what other people doing, because I'm not watching them.
Right.
Anything I hear secondhand all the time about how somebody moved, I was like, okay, that's what they said. That's what they said.
Well, I went through some of your other content and I found some interesting little tidbits. We talked about your dad in our last interview, but apparently the antics didn't stop with what we just talked about. Apparently your father put coke on his wisdom tooth when he was 10 years old.
Yeah, that was in a what, first, second special? Yeah, something like that.
So that's how he got the wisdom tooth taken out?
He just put coke on my wisdom tooth.
On your wisdom tooth?
I was 10.
And then what?
I went to sleep. It wasn't hurt no more.
Your wisdom tooth was hurting?
Yeah, my wisdom tooth was hurting.
It was some cocaine.
It was nuts. It was nuts. Numbed it.
And I guess he used to put cocaine in Cool Whip containers?
So I didn't really realize how irresponsible that was until I told that story. And I was like, oh, he put it in the Cool, but because my dad always had strawberries in the house. This is how irresponsible. He didn't think I liked Cool Whip or something. Like, because it would have been easy for me to dip a strawberry in this cocaine. And
I'm sure.
And like he's nuts. Like that'd have been easy.
Well, speaking of teeth, you had an uncle who used to pull out his own teeth?
Yeah, my Uncle Matt.
How would he pull out his own teeth?
Oh, needle nose pliers.
Would he numb up the mouth?
Nah, rub it. Pull it out. It's hurting, pull it out. Yeah.
This sounds insane.
Yeah, my Uncle Matt.
Can you imagine doing that right now?
Not at all.
No. Me neither.
I can imagine him doing it then when I was sitting there watching it.
Like, you actually saw him do this?
Yeah, he was right. I was right there.
Was he like grunting and screaming while he was doing it?
Yeah, I put that in the special. He was wild. I'm like, yo, he's nuts. He's nuts. I'm like, yo, you don't even, he didn't even sanitize the needle nose. My Uncle Alfred just handed them to him and told him, we ain't gonna do nothing with him. And boy, tooth out. And like I say, we ain't talking about one of these up here, I'm talking about one of them that's connected to your spine. Your soul. That's something you're supposed to go have surgery. It's supposed to be an oral surgeon and all type of anesthesia. It's supposed to be somebody doing that. It's supposed to be something going on, bro.
Big needles going into your cheek.
It's supposed to be something happening other than. But if I think about it, well, people think about it, how was people doing it before? Caveman style. Rancher style.
Yeah, before anesthesia. Well, I think people kind of
cocaine. Cocaine. I don't know. Just break down this. That's weird, man. But when I think about, well, is that any different than me breaking my hand and shattering these bones and just balling up my hand and putting it under my arm and driving to the hospital? Is that any different?
Yes, it's completely different, actually.
Is it? It's bone. It's like several bones broken in my hand.
I understand that, but you didn't purposely do that.
No,
you didn't break your bone just because you wanted to break your bone.
I didn't purposely.
And you went to the doctors afterwards.
Yeah, but it was.
Now maybe if you just bandaged it up and went all of your life, it might be something similar.
That's my ankle.
That's what you did with your ankle?
That was my ankle. I had a broken ankle that I had in prison for playing baseball. Slid down wrong, and that ankle was definitely broke. And this Mexican dude named Noe, like it was definitely, like when I held it up, it was definitely dangling. It was definitely a nice little break in that ankle. And he reset it in the cell.
He popped it back into place.
Yeah, he reset it. And
why not go to the doctors? There is a medical in the prison, right?
In prison, bro, I've never trusted them.
Well, let me ask you a question. You were playing baseball. We're using like wiffle ball bats?
No.
They gave you real baseball bats?
This was
what could go wrong in a prison of baseball bats? What could possibly go wrong in this situation?
But you got to think, we had weights. We had, if you trying to do something to somebody, anything can go wrong. A jump rope can go real bad,
That was a baseball bat.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, if I got to fight you and you got the jump rope and I got the bat, it probably won't go well for you. I'm just saying, you might get a few whips in along the way, but I'm cool.
Not if I get that rope around your neck right.
This is true. This is true. Get that rope around your neck right. You are in a world of trouble, my friend. You are, yeah, you can swing that bat all you want to. If I get this jump rope in the right position, you are in a world of, because you got, once again with the bat, you still got to swing it. You still got to come close. But if you go this way too far, rope around that neck, and I'm behind you, you'll never swing that bat again. You have I'm trying to hit you in the back. So, anything you go, man, me having a pencil in prison can go wrong.
Y'all got denim? Hold on. On the website, y'all, ain't no way.
That
You
bitch
guys
ain't even
are
gotta
a
be
print
sharp.
on demand company. Come on now.
Ain't even gotta be sharp for that bitch to be a
Insane. What?
problem. I'm telling you, he ain't wrong.
Yep.
That bitch ain't got
We had pencils, we had pens,
gotta be sharp.
and it can go wrong. It can go horribly bad. I got time.
Yeah, I know. You don't got something to do tomorrow.
I got time. Hey man, this plastic that I'm about to melt down in this cell, it's gonna turn into something. Anything go wrong? Like I'm going anything. You seen on John Wick? John Wick killed that man with that pencil. Yeah.
Have you at all followed the Pooh Shiesty Gucci Mane situation at all?
I heard about it. It was so ridiculous. I said that's young kid shit. So
when you said this, what you just said, it kind of reminded me of this, right? Because Pooh Shiesty was allegedly unhappy with his deal with Gucci Mane, but he went to prison for like 3 years, right? So when he got out and he went to go get his way out of this contract, he had 3 years to think about it. And the best solution he was going to find is kidnapping and forcing him at gunpoint to change the contract. Out of all the other options, you had 3 years to think about it. This was the best solution you were able to find.
he must have watched 5 Heartbeats or something. I don't know why he was locked up.
Yeah.
Thinking that you could
Big Red
do it by force or however Suge got Pac out of his deal or however that went.
Well, he tried to get Dre out of his deal with Easy, and he made Easy sign, and then Easy turned around and said, I was signing under duress, and then he went and got half the deal back. That's why he said Dre Day made Easy's payday.
But you do know that that's not the part that they listen to. They just listen to the gangster part of, you made him do it. Blah, blah, blah. Man, when I think about, because I listen to guys' interviews or I hear half of it, or somebody say, you seen this? The ridiculousness of how somebody's moving, you want your deal changed. But everybody loses in this instance. So he's in jail, not making records,
right?
Not making money. The person who has the contract is not making money on the contract that you're holding. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's making money in this instance. Somebody's in jail.
A few people are in jail. He came like 10 deep.
That's what I'm saying.
They're all in jail.
Which is even crazier. That is not my deal, but I done helped you with this, and we all in jail.
Right. If me and you went to go rob somebody, after we're done robbing the person, I don't think I have to tell you, please don't take these stolen items and post them on the internet. But that's exactly what happened after this robbery was complete. All the crash outs that came with them started posting up the watches and the 1017 chains and the wads of cash and everything else like that on the internet. This is all exhibits now in the case.
But they probably knew who held them up. No?
They knew exactly who held them up, but
because
that doesn't help.
Because you like, if I'm going to rob you, right? I can't be robbing you and saying, hey, by the way, sign me out this contract with another voice. What contract? You just like, whose contract? Is somebody random? Like, it just, man, it's just the way that people move. Just sometimes it just don't. Well, a lot of times it don't make sense if you're moving in a way that's going to get you jammed up. And I understand it. I get it. And that's when you don't have people around you saying, say, man, let's do this a different type of way. Because if I didn't have people around me, I probably, because I know it's not even me not thinking, it's me not caring about the consequences. Sometimes if I don't care about consequences, if I don't think about my kids, it's a good chance that
it's gonna be bad. I'm
gonna do something, but it's not the 80s no more. It's not the 80s. It's not that time where you could do this and then nothing's done. You're
getting caught.
Yeah, you're getting caught.
Your cell phone is going to tell everyone where you are. There's cameras everywhere. And then the internet will take over the investigation. And they'll start picking it apart and they'll solve it.
Weird.
And the police can just sit back and let it happen.
Yeah, man. And I think that's the thing about when people don't understand the era. I've been in the street since 87. 87, 88, 89, 90 was a different time than 99, 2000, 2001. Mm-hmm. Then you go up some more. The more you go up, the worse it gets away from any type of code. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying that the code was good. That was how people moved at the time, because how they moved in the 40s and the 50s was different than the 80s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that if you're not progressing in your mind and you thinking that it's something that is not, and then people think that it's there, like the world is not your neighborhood. And it's going to be outside things, entities that's not in your neighborhood that's going to start to do these investigations and things are going to move, because the people who investigate are not moving on street code. They moving on, okay, ping everybody's phone.
Check everyone's social media.
And check everything.
Right.
You know, and that's the one thing that does still transcend from the 80s to now. Hey, you don't rob somebody and then start doing the money off saying and posting stuff. Man, you supposed to sit on that. But where you going in this day and time, where you gonna pawn that at? Who you gonna sell it to? Okay, I don't know a fence. Are you selling this watch overseas? You know what I'm saying? Because even watch, so you say if you sell it to some random person overseas, and then they on social media and say, yeah, I just bought X, Y, and Z. And somebody like, is that Jesus' watch? Is that Gucci Man's watch? And then boom, boom, boom. Hey, where you get that watch from? Oh, I bought it from this guy. Woo, 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 woo. Now people at your mama's door. Because this, man, it just don't make sense, man.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
Damn sure don't make sense.
Before, a complete AI creation platform.
Well, but you apparently spoke at a Say No to Drugs rally in college, and you had 3 kilos of cocaine in your car.
In the Monte Carlo.
Wow.
In the Monte
While
Carlo.
you were speaking, tell the kids,
Ridiculous.
just say no.
Say no to drugs, cocaine in the Monte Carlo, in the trunk. Ridiculous. People going on, yeah, should not do drugs. Like ridiculous.
Pager era was something special, man.
Yeah,
Pager
man.
era.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing about how I move now. So people would ask me, say like 10 years ago, you know, been doing stand-up 29 years, been on all these things, TV shows since 2000, been on all these things, right? And personal friends ask, hey, when you think you're gonna like blow up? And my honest answer was always, when I pay the universe back for the damage that I've done to my community. Always been the same answer. It wasn't based on if somebody saw me. It wasn't based on if I get on this show. It's based upon, hey man, I owe the universe and I need to pay them back for my transgressions against my community. And you do that through good works, and you do that through helping people, because that's the number one commodity in the world is people. You know, there's no larger commodity in the world than people and doing good works. And so once you start doing that and you really sincere about what you're doing, then the creator start putting favor back on you, because you got favor from the beginning, being able to make it out of that situation. There's so many people that didn't make it out of the streets, didn't make it out of the county, didn't make it out of prison, you know. And I think that that's something that these young boys don't understand, and they don't ever hear. You're not guaranteed to come home. Then I know everybody get all this other hype about what they did when they prison, but you're not guaranteed to make it home. You have to, this is like war. You have to survive this.
Mystical just got 20 years. And the way it's structured, there is no early release. So he is 55 years old right now. If he makes it that long, he'll get out of 75. Not at 74, 73, or 75. Bad decisions. Taking drugs. We're all fans of Mystical. I'm sure you're a Mystical fan to a certain degree, right? Great artist. Nice guy. Got nothing bad to say about it. But when I heard 20 years and I looked it up, and it's not going to be 10 with good behavior, it's the full 20 based on his plea deal.
Based on what he did, right?
Based on what he raped somebody.
Yeah.
But he was high off of drugs because he made her pray and all this other crazy drugged out bullshit. And that's it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. But there is, he's out of his mind while he's doing it.
You know, that's another sentence. It's not just the 20 years. What do you mean? That's another. The child molester, rapist in prison, that's another sentence.
It's mystical. The only thing
They don't, we don't give a
he's
fuck.
not gonna get a
We don't
pass
give
being
a
mystical.
fuck that you
He's already done a rape sentence. A rape. This
Man,
is like his third rape. The second one they dropped. The first one he
it depends on, it depends on where you at, and not even just where you at. It depends on how that day going for somebody. This is what I'm saying about that. You see, I'm in Texas. TDC is a different monster because you saying it's the third rape. What did they put him? Is the key thing. If you in PC or you on the end where it's the rapist and protect others, yeah, you safe. But that doesn't wash in general population or an ag seg. And that's not my rules. That's the rules of the place. So if I wake up on one that day, or if something happens, I get a letter that my sister got raped and I want to take this out on somebody, I'm going to take this out on the rapist.
Yep.
So that's why I'm saying it's another underlying sentence that's going on at the same time. But you don't know what people are placed. Because that's a mean thing to go down there for, bro. And like I say, I can only go on what was happening in the 90s.
I mean, it's in Louisiana. That's where he was.
He in Angola.
Probably Angola, right.
So if he in PC in Angola, but just think, that girl got people. That girl got people.
Right.
That's somebody's sister. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's niece. Now, if I happen to go down there, and this is my niece, or this is my cousin, give a damn that you mystical. I don't give a damn who you are.
Did I ever tell you the story that Lil Diesel said about Angola? But Lil Diesel, you know who Terrence Gangster Williams is? This is Birdman's half brother. So he was arch enemies with Lil Diesel. I got him in the same room, and now they're like best friends. Right. So they're both sharing prison stories. And I asked Diesel, I said, what's the worst shit you ever heard? He said he was locked up with a guy in Angola, and his punk was his son. And the excuse was, well, I didn't grow up around him, and if anyone gonna do it, it might as well be me.
The guy, he got his son is his assistant. It's a guy doing life in prison.
Wait. Don't tell me I heard what I just heard.
Yeah.
There is a man in prison, and his son is his punk.
Yes.
So he has sex with his own son.
You see, before you let anybody else do it, he might as well have him.
That still makes me sick to my stomach when I think about it. Yeah. Have you ever seen some shit like that?
What? What the? Ooh. That's probably why that little boy turned out like that in the first place. What if that is the case? What if he was doing that shit? How did he even end up? What was his charges even in there while he was in there? Because what the fuck is you talking about? Talking about your son. You probably, man, what? Most of the people that be fucked up in the head and wanting to transition and want to be studs and shit. A lot of them were victims of SA and grape. And what if his own fucking daddy did it to him and then they both locked up and what is you talking about? What? Oh my God, dog. What? What? Oh no. I'm finna try to, what? What the fuck? Oh my God, bro. Them niggas need the guillotine, bro. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? My face might end up stuck like this, cause what the fuck? I'm disgusted. I wasn't even really paying attention to what the fuck the nigga was talking about, bro. And then I just heard that bitch ass shit right there. That shit really just, we finna end this stream. It'd have been almost 2 hours. And this shit over anyway. That's a fucked up way to end this shit, Vlad. I think I'm starting to believe that shit. Every Spears said when he turned and looked at the camera like this and said, "This nigga's a homosexual." Cause why the fuck? What the fuck does that? Oh, just cause he do prison comedy story. Did you say the nigga face when he heard? Look how he looking. He looking how I was looking like what? That's just how I started. Like, what is you talking about, man? And then he asked her, has he ever heard some shit like that? And this is gangster Terrence Williams telling this nigga
Yes.
that?
So he has sex with his own son. You see, before he let anybody else do it, he might as well have him. That still makes me sick to my stomach when I think about it. Yeah. Have you ever seen some shit like that?
That's great.
I just connected Claude to Airtable.
Crazy ain't the fucking word, bro. That's fucking bonkers, bro. What the fuck? That's fucking preposterous. Man, niggas need to be. Man, we don't condone violence on this channel. But if there ever was some shit that needed to be done,
And now I have this
sick motherfuckers in this world, I swear to God, it should be done to the likes of individuals like that dirty motherfucker, whoever that bitch ass nigga is. Ooh, what the fuck kind of shit?
That's tough. Last question before I let you go. Because I really bust out.
Okay, go ahead. That's great. God damn. But it's your okay, go ahead. That's tough.
Last question before I let you go.
Fuck you being your. Oh my God, that's yeah. Some niggas don't deserve to be to his.
Because I really bust out laughing when I read this. You had an uncle that said when you.
You never know how sick these motherfuckers is. That's why I stay to myself, because these be some evil motherfuckers out here, bro. You never know what these fucking niggas be on. Oh man, dog. What the fuck, bro?
Have sex for the first time. Make sure you find a girl who has a disease because it'll always be wet.
My Uncle Morant, God rest the dead. Fucking retarded, man.
Time. Make sure you find a girl. You had an uncle that said, when you have sex for the first time, make sure you find a girl who has a disease because it'll always be wet.
My Uncle Morant, God rest the dead. Fucking retarded, man.
He really told you this?
My Uncle Morant told me that, man. He was nuts. He was nuts too. Like, and that's the other side of the family. Like, my Uncle Meg is my dad's brother. My Uncle Morant is my mama's brother. I never told my mama he said that to me too. I was like 10.
Yeah, he's talking from experience.
Yeah,
that's the problem with that.
Man, I had to come back and tell you about my things with Morant. Morant was insane. This is military shit. Like, he's in the military. He was on one. He was in the army. He was on one, bro. Yeah, but you know, like I won't be here, but man, happy early birthday, brother. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Morant. And he raised Alaskan Huskies, man. He was nuts, bro.
You want to check on those Huskies? You don't know what he was doing with in the house. You know? That's his overall mentality.
What's crazy was he was a championship groomer.
Okay,
like for Shih Tzus, and he won a lot of things.
Trophies and stuff?
Yeah, with this lady.
Okay.
But he told me that at 10. He was drunk. He used to be drunk all the time. Make sure you got some. It's gonna always be wet. I say, good thing I never took his damn advice. It's great.
That's what it is. At least D. Until next time. Peace.
Meet your business dream team. Intuit's accounting agent and finance agent are here to help. And you'll have access to trusted experts if you need them. So you can save time on books, taxes, and payroll. And make smarter, more profitable decisions. Outdo doing it all yourself. Start using Intuit QuickBooks today.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
Job for sponsored jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission. Grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners home, they pay attention. I'm sticking to my vision on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission. Trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365.